welcome to my channel. I'm Thomas Sim E3009. Today is 30th of December 2023. I bring forward the topic NCC introduction. This part of the topic, I am recently performing a duty as a speaker for NCC. I find that this topic is important for newcomers to the real estate industry to understand. So I present to you an introduction. Let me begin. Video taking 172, Intro to NCC. NCC stands for Negotiator Certification Course. I'm Thomas Sim, E3009. Today is 30th of December 2023. This was done whole month ago, last month. To begin, NCC is a requirement for all new intake of sales people. So we call in Malaysia real estate negotiator to go through this course before they are allowed for attachment to firm and practice as a REN. They call real estate negotiator. The R is actually real, not registered. So it's called real estate negotiator. So this NCC course is a 2-day event, morning around 9 until evening 5, with a break in between. For 2 days, seated in a seminar to go through all the key topics relating to the function and the job as a negotiator. Before they get into the business or they get into the job, then sometimes they are also senior people who are in the job for a while, but then they don't quite understand certain parts of the enforcement, the regulation and the law. So the introduction is in fact meant to give a understanding of the whole framework of the regulation. And let me begin. So why I do this intro is because there is a general confusion and also sometimes a misunderstanding of the various parties involved in the real estate business of estate agency. So there are within the industry certain regulator, certain association. There are also firms in practice and also the individual negotiator. So here I give example of the institution association will be Malaysian Institute of Estate Agents, just like a association or institute. And we have the board, Board of Valuer, Appraiser, Estate Agent and Property Managers. They are the regulator. Then we have estate agency firms, and then also the individual who are working in the system under the different firms. So what is the system? And then also to touch on a bit on circular, where the board issues out directives and circulars. And we are trying to meet expectation of the NCC participants, which are usually made out of very heterogeneous background. Some of them with the postgraduate degree, some of them in fact never gone through formal tertiary education, some of them just primary to secondary education. So some of the difficulty is that understanding the legal terms and also the more complex, convoluted types of regulation. So important to know for the boundaries in order not to fraud the law and also to comply with the law and the regulation. That's why the introduction to NCC topic is to give a general overview picture of the whole industry of estate agency practice. That means those who are involved in the selling or renting or sourcing of the property. Okay, let me maybe pick a few confusion questions that usually will come out in the industry. Who is who? Why MIA not taking action against all these malpractices or illegals? Also, there are questions like why MIA never renew the negotiator tag. So they expect that MIA is the one that renew the negotiator tag. And then sometimes the tag comes in delay, then they blame MIA, why MIA is not efficient. Then you have also some of them attending the courses, attending MIA courses and asking why MIA is charging so much. In fact, the NCC course 636 ringgit, they will feel that the MIEA is charging this 636 ringgit, which is untrue. Why MIEA has got so many rules? In fact, there are questions in their mind whether is it MIEA is too free and doing up with so many rules to tighten the system. What is the need of joining an association like MIEA? So all these questions are quite commonly asked by the practice or also by public, in the sense they do not know who is who in the industry. So this is an example of circular saying about the designation to be stated in the business card for negotiator. So negotiator in the circular 11/22 is that they only have two title. One is negotiator, REN, or the other one is senior negotiator or senior REN. So these are requirements and also rules and guides provided by the circular issued by a board of valuable appraiser, estate agent, and property managers. So let me go back to the questions that was shown just now. So why MIEA is not taking action against malpractices? The answer is MIEA is not an enforcing agency. MIEA is not a regulatory body. It's not a policeman. Second, why MIEA never renew our rent tax? Why is there a delay? The reason is because MIEA is never the issuer or the party that issues the rent tax. The rent tax is issued by board of valuable appraiser, estate agent, and property managers. And there are sometimes delays because they are overworked. There's so many tax to issue, so they cannot produce the tax in time. So why MIEA charging so much? Actually, the courses by NCC, CDP, all these are actually set by the board. Board sets the charging, how much to charge, and then each individual course that is conducted under MIEA or under any association is actually given by the board. Board is the organizing person or organizing party that organize the event. Only MIEA is doing the job for the board, so that the standard is kept and the regulatory system is kept. Why MIEA got so many rules? In fact, all these rules are in the law and also came out from the ministry, under the Ministry of Finance, and also under the Board of Valuable Appraiser, Estate Agent, and Property Managers. So this is why negotiator need to sit in for the NCC class, so that they could understand the basis of framework regulating the industry. So why join MIEA? MIEA is a persatuan, an association of the practicing agents for the industry. So it is good that we join MIEA so that it's able to gather one voice and protect the industry. Let me continue. So I bring forward this abbreviation of BTP, Bus Taxi Platform, so that you could understand the background of why such a system of regulation is involved in estate agency. Bus company, why? Look at the company as one aspect, and then look at the drivers and the conductors who are selling the ticket as another party. Also, in this case, you have a bus company running the bus service, and you have the driver and the conductor interacting with the public. The driver will ensure driving, the conductor will ensure passengers are seated or passenger safety in the bus, as well as making collection of bus ticket. You have the taxi company, syarikat taxi, or you can look at it from the aspect of, can a taxi driver drive for different companies? Is there a conflict of interest involved in this case of driving for many companies? And why is this interaction of the drivers and the passengers, as well as the companies, safeguard the rights of the passenger? So ask why. And then how about the issue of e-hailing where taxis are faced with competition of all these e-hailing companies. You have number 3, P stands for platform, and in fact all these companies of firms or the system of regulation of ensuring the public get the service is in fact is a platform. Also, estate agency practice is also like a platform, ensuring that the service is delivered to the public, to the customer, and avoiding scams and the abuses. Later we will see some example on the bus company and the taxi company. So anyway, the 5 areas of what is estate agency practice as in the law, section 22B, is actually about selling of properties, renting of properties, sourcing for properties, making known to public about properties, as well as tenancy administration. So all these 5 areas, a person is involved with estate agency practice. If you do not have the license or you are not registered as a registered firm, then you cannot engage in these 5 areas of activities. So firm provides a platform for the selling person, that means the agents who come forward with the appointed by the vendor to do selling or renting or sourcing or making known, as well as tenancy administration. And then the other side, the public comes forward to match, to look at the stock that is put on sale in this firm. Also, firm is a requirement by section 23 practiced by firm in the law, the Act 242, which is the Valuer, Appraiser, Estate Agent and Property Managers Act 1981, that estate agency practice has to be practiced by firm. So to ensure the public's money is kept protected in the client's account. So example of a company that usually involved with the selling of the listing. This is an example of the company, Sendirian Berhad, which is involved in the marketing and the promotion advertising. So this type of company, they do not have the registered agency firm number, whereas the actual registered firm would have the registration number. In this case, Sinjun Properties, the registration number is E-32077. So joint firms which has got the registered firm number do not join firm that doesn't have this registration number. So if you want to ensure you are joining the correct firm, go to board website lppeh.gov.my to search for the firm number. So you don't have the firm number, you do not join the firm. Again, a notice which is issued notification 29/2023 regarding the negotiator having to attend the NCC and what are the matters related. New rent who obtains the rent tag between October 1st until 31st of December will have the rent tag valid until the following year. This means that if you are registered on the 1st of October until the end of the year, which means only 3 months, the following year is actually extended, that you are still valid. However, if you are registered earlier than October, that means on the 20th, let's say, of September, then by the end of the year, by the 31st of December, you have to renew your tag. So again, here you say that renewal, please be informed all the renewal for the future year will commence on the 1st of December until the following year, March 31st. So, and there is a requirement of negotiators CDP certificate by the system to do the renewal. So this certificate of attending CDP uploaded to the system. And this CDP you have to attend within the year 31st of December 2023 in this case. Right, how long does this NCC certificate last? So if you have attended the NCC class, how long does it last? It lasts for for 1 year, beyond which you need to retake the NCC. And you can see some of these questions from the MIEA website, the NCC frequently asked question part. So let us go there in case you can see some of the frequently asked questions. So here under the NCC frequently asked questions, you have questions like what happens if the rent does not have a rent tag? Then he is an illegal broker. Okay, he is not authorized and is as such stop dealing with him. Report here, report him to police immediately with full information. There are questions like how long do we wait to get the rent tag? Here it says 7 working days. How about how long is the NCC certificate valid? It's valid for 1 year. Okay. So how much is the fee for 2 days NCC? It's 636. Cost material and for refreshment. So all this is all here, and this fee is set by the board for any NCC organized by any approved association. This is the fee, standard fee. Let us go back. Right, what is the legal position of the real estate negotiator? As in the law, is mentioned in section 22C, subsection 2 and subsection D. A negotiator may assist the registered estate agent in the estate agency practice, and also in section 22C, subsection 2A, for the purpose of paragraph 2D above. Negotiator means a person who is employed by a registered estate agent to assist him in the estate agency practice. So one estate agency firm with one registered estate agent is allowed to have 50 negotiators. So if they want to have 100 negotiators, then they need to have 2 registered estate agents. So one license as an estate agent can supervise 50 negotiators. So are we over-regulated? So this one is a question in mind, and there are reasons behind it. Later we will see. So circulars also says about the certain laws to follow, usage of the name negotiator, numbers, as I mentioned, 50 negotiator per registered agent, and then the need to renew. So we talk about taxi company, so syarikat taxi. Sometimes there is an interpretation that there should not be any syarikat. Individual taxi should be in full ownership and control of his so-called service. So it's like an individual where you have full control without having to report to a syarikat or report to a company that is controlled by somebody else. So is it fair or unfair, especially when things get into situation of who is right, who is wrong? So in this case, I want to use the analogy of bus company, train company, and airplane company. So it's easier to understand that the firm, the company, the syarikat, and then the pilot or the driver of the train or the bus is the REA, and then the REN are the crew members of the train or the airplane or the bus, then serving the public. So this public would be served by the crew or the plane, or served by the air steward or air stewardess, and then the pilot who would pilot the plane, which is owned by the firm. Also, agency practice need to comply to this type of structure, where an individual estate agency firm would have its registered person, and then the sales force that interact with public. So just give an example here by talking about bus ticket. Also, as a public, you need to travel from one place to another, and you buy bus ticket. And how do you actually buy bus ticket? It's usually through an agent. In fact, in the old days, we go to the counter, and through a ticketing agent, we can buy bus ticket, we can buy train ticket, we can buy airplane ticket. In the old days, when there was no online checking, or online purchase of air ticket, we actually go to travel agent to buy ticket. So if this agent is not regulated, if this agent print to you a fake ticket, then what will happen? You cannot board the plane, you cannot board the bus, you cannot travel. So this is a type of situation where in a plane you have the air steward or air stewardess, or in the train you have the conductors or the train officers to check your safety as well as check your ticket. So this is a bus where you can see in the old days we have bus conductors selling bus ticket. But now we do not have the bus conductor anymore. We have the bus driver still serving you, and bus driver may have a machine to scan you the bus fare. So this is a scenario as state agency practice. If you are boarding a bus and the person who serves you is actually the conductor, and one day the conductor goes on leave, the bus is still driving by the bus driver, and the driver would have to serve you. So the driver in this case would be the registered agent. So if the negotiator goes on leave or no more in the job, you can still look for the registered agent of the firm to serve you. So he has the duty to serve you, or he will refer to another person, another negotiator to serve you. So this is the system that is in place to allow continuity in case of serving the customer, because conducting property transaction may take months or even at times reaching a full 12 months to a year. So why do you need a ticket in this case? Who is a negotiator? In fact, the reason I provided just now, a lot of time you need to regulate because they are fake tickets, fake agents, agents who are just there for money, to make money. There is no protection of the passengers' money and safety. You have disappearing agent, you have disappearing bus, you also have a disappearing bus company. Also, there is a reason that there are regulation and mechanism in place so that public can verify who is this travel agent or who is this bus company with the regulator, and the bus company is regulated with the driver regulated as well as the bus routes being regulated. So you just have to make sure safety is matter and taken in high priority. So the reason of being a regulated profession is that you have to ensure safety of your passenger public. You must make sure passengers are not cheated. So in this case, our customers are not cheated, and other road users and other industry players are not being taken disadvantage of. So these are case of a tragedy in a bus accident, in the case that abuse or malpractices. So this happens and people die. So the negotiators are assisting the agency, and therefore they need to be regulated for the agency to ensure service to the public. Suddenly someone disappear with the money, who is to be responsible? The registered estate agent firm has to be responsible. Also, the client's account is important. There are systems in place of safeguarding public money. So future challenges is the scenario that there are a lot of online system and online platform. So it means to say in the bus and taxi company scenario, will be no more queue in the bus station to queue for the physical ticket. There are a lot of electronic ticket, and now you book flight tickets online as well. However, this has to be ensured that people need to follow a certain system so that by the time you reach the transport vehicle, the seats is reserved for you, because you don't want to be there and then they say that, well, we did not capture your ticket. So thank you very much. This is an introduction to NCC. Hopefully by having this background knowledge of who is who and what are the framework of regulation behind and the logic of it, you can benefit from the 2-day NCC course. Thank you.